All right.
Hey, so I'm here with Cloudcraft Games again, and we're going to be taking another look at Basingstoke. We had a really good time last week, so we figured we'd check it out. I wanted to start on this first screen, though, because we skipped it last time, and just the sheer amount of effort they're putting into warning us about the flashing lights on the screen is considering especially that I've started watching Mark Brown's new series on accessibility in games and all the different things that you can do in a game to try to make it more accessible to people who have various situations and conditions in their lives and make it harder for them to do stuff. The scale of this epilepsy warning is just amazing, and so I wanted to point that out to start.
And the extra warnings are nice. By the way, I love Mark Brown stuff.
Oh yeah, no, he's pretty incredible. But yeah, you like if you're going to be doing. Oh, what are you going to say?
I was just going to say he just announced the new game jam. I'm hoping to either make a game for it or judge for it again.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, no, yeah, but you're right. Like, not like if you're going to be doing a giant warning screen anyway, you might as well just warn people about everything, right? So you got comedy gore, scary monsters. I mean, why not?
Yep.
And so you can reduce flashing, you can reduce gore, and kind of just customize the whole thing to what you need. But I'm gonna leave them on.
I'm fairly sure that reduced gore turns the gore into confetti.
Oh, well, now I'm kind of regretting not turning it on. Oh well, whatever.
I've not actually done it, but that's what I've heard.
Well, welcome back to Basingstoke. I haven't played it since the last time we played together, which was a week ago. So I'm going to forget half of what I'm doing, but that's fine.
Sigh. Hit continue.
You might have to, you might have to remind me of of what's going on.
Okay. Let me know if you think you need a reminder on things.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Meanwhile, I know you had things you wanted to say about the broader scope of the game, probably more about the game than I can actually show in a couple hour sessions.
I want to talk about the progression, though perhaps for the first, 15 minutes, we should focus on just getting you back into the game.
Okay, yeah, so here's my flash. So I'm starting in a safe place, because we already went through this police station and, got stuff, right? Nope.
Hit your map.
Hold on.
Remember, checking your map is kind of the first thing you do in a new area. Get the lay of the land, know where you want to go.
Right.
So was this the same? I think this is the same police station that you had last time, so you may have already eluded it. I will again recommend. I think you've already eluded this. You definitely have, because you have the camera and the GPS goggles.
Okay, cool.
So you can just leave the police station.
Okay, well let's do that then.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, I will again recommend that whenever you go through a door, you go through walking with your flashlight off, check for zombies, and then turn the light on.
Well, let's see. So I should probably grab myself some kind of weapon, right? Here's my truncheon.
Yeah. Usually, if I'm going through a door, I have a melee weapon on in case there's a zombie right there.
Okay.
So make sure no zombies are looking at you, or you've got a car between you and them before the light goes on.
Okay, there's something to search over there. Looks like I might be able to get to. Oh man.
You do also have the option. I would hit the door. I would get in the door before they kill you.
No! Ow! Oh my gosh.
Well, they killed you.
Literally trying to do exactly what wasn't working. Okay, well, let's try it again. Oh, so now I can decide what I'm going to bring with me.
So, Cass, before recommended, he mentioned that components are the rarest crafting material, which is true. So I would swap out probably the pipe for a component.
All right. But otherwise, this seems fine.
Pipes are really useful. Yeah.
So will I need to get the GPS goggles again?
Flashbangs are a nice panic button, so you may want to take those, but all of the items you've got with you are also very useful.
Okay. So what I should have done when I panicked with the zombies was I should have paused the game, found an item that would be useful, and dealt with that rather than just freaking out and trying to run away, because I got a little bit hung up on the wall and was kind of stuck. Okay, so I probably need to redo the stuff that was going on inside, huh?
Yeah, none of what you did is done now. So you can shine lights through windows without aggroing anything, because they can't pass through windows.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember what I did exactly.
Oh, he sees you. Hit him.
Okay, cool.
remember you need your light to know that there's lootables.
Oh, right. So
or to loot them even if you know they're there. And now you can turn it off again.
All right.
Go. And most objects that block line of sight for zombies, but not for you, also don't block the light.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, all right, okay, so this room's got some stuff. Got
so
the
you
camera.
will definitely get a camera and a stun gun again.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So, actually, here, run up to that window, do a little run up, while looking at it. Make sure you're looking.
This window right here?
Either of those windows.
Okay, yeah.
But you need to run up.
Oh, I need to run up? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
But now if you just walk up to it, you can vault over it easily by just looking at it and pressing towards it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. You can also shatter them with your melee weapon. Hello, Asgard.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, Asgard. I'm pretty sure this room doesn't have any bad guys in it. Oh, there's the holding cell key. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And the holding cell was... Oh, in there. Okay. All right. Turn off my flashlight. Walk. Listen. I think I heard a zombie moaning in here. Yep, there's the zombie.
Holding cell is always guarded by at least one zombie. And generally, the body behind the desk is going to have loot in it. Actually, I think it always does. He sees you.
Yeah, got him. Just barely.
So, what? Turn your light on, because the zombie can't see through the cell wall. And shine it around. Yeah. Oh, the other guy saw you again.
So I got a sausage roll.
I would turn your light off and sneak to go in. Unless he's looking at you. But the more you can conserve your weapon uses, the better.
So yeah, nothing in here looks...
The toilet should be lootable even though it
is.
doesn't look like it. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't highlight.
Okay.
Oh, you got... Oh, no, that's an insurance policy. Okay, for a minute, I thought you should get out of that room before he wakes up.
Okay, yeah.
And turn the light off so the other zombie doesn't see.
All right, so didn't I get some goggles or something last time?
Yes. So, like Cass said before, the loot is drawn randomly from decks every time. Even if you'd saved with an insurance policy, while the map would be the same and what you can loot would be the same, the loot you'd get could be different.
So that door seems to be blocked by some... Oh, yeah.
Yes, that is the door from the last level.
Oh, of course. Okay. So we gotta loot that guy. I think I'm alone. There's a dead body on the ground.
Remember that you can look further ahead by extending the mouse.
Oh, that's right.
Whether or not your light's on.
Though certainly having the light on extends it more.
Yes. But like if your mouse keeps extending your view all the way to the edge of the screen.
I want to jump out this window. I can't.
If you can't, then you can shatter it with your melee weapon.
Oh, let's try that.
That will, though, attract some zombies, so you'll have to wait.
No, that's probably okay. Like they'll get attracted to that, and then maybe they won't be at the door.
Slow down.
Okay, so yeah, so this area outside the police station was shaped differently. The last time I was here.
And you might want to look all the way to the car that's on the other side of the parking lot with your light on to see if it's got loot in it.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. And then turn your light off before any zombies happen to turn around and see you.
like happened last time. So yeah, so the contents of this area outside the police station, they're really different from what they were last time, huh?
Yeah. So I would try to avoid that zombie rather than hang it, because you don't want to attract everyone else.
That makes sense.
Hit your map.
Map. Okay,
so
it's a
now
room I
you
can get into up
see
here.
Where the exits are. So basically, your options are either sneak out through the left exit or go through the window and then sneak out through the top exit and get any loot that's right there. Or, alert all the zombies by running around, which I would actually do because this is early in the game.
All right, so...
Yeah, the first, 3 levels, I just sprint through.
I can definitely see the temptation to do that if you played the game a bunch. What is that?
Ah, right. So, don't hit any zombies while those are looking at you. Actually, you could just to see what it does. Actually, that little corner is totally safe from zombies, and you just walked past the signpost.
Oh, I'm just trying to get away from these guys.
Yeah, that guy just stopped following, and he'll go back in a minute. So yeah, when those cameras light up, if any violence, and I'm still figuring out what is considered violence, you just alerted a swarmlet.
Oh, not anymore. Okay, so this spot here is safe? Oh, because they can't cross these boundaries?
Yes. Yeah, they can't. You can walk between that little diagonal bit, but enemies can't.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
There are very few places like that, though, that aren't buildings. You still need to hit that signpost.
What sign? Okay, I never saw the signpost.
It's down below you. Remember, you can bring the mouse to the edge of the screen to look further ahead.
So below you mean down here somewhere?
Yeah, and also remember that bushes block line of sight for zombies, but not the light. Yeah, you're way past it now.
I'm past
Look around
it.
with the light.
Oh, there it is. I hope that folks who are watching us can see well enough to tell what we're doing.
Now you can check your map and see what that revealed.
Actually, let me really quick make sure that this... Okay, yeah, we are at brightness max. Yeah, just making sure that that didn't change for any reason.
Oh, you can actually toggle reduce score to see... Although, you'd have to actually kill somebody.
Oh, yeah, and who wants that? Okay, looks like we got some stores up here and some dumpsters.
Oh, so you've got stores, dumpsters, several buildings, and a parking lot. So this is Loot City, basically.
Okay, cool. And what are these arrows right here?
Those are keep left signs. Those are the ones that you can hit them, and after a short delay, they shock everything.
And what about the P?
That's a parking.
Lot? So it means lots of cars?
Lots. Yeah, lots of lootable cars. It will often have... That guy sees you. It will often have at least one lootable parking meter, so that's just straight up money.
Okay, cool.
And seriously, you need to be doing the mouse to the edge of the screen so you can actually see ahead. You alerted a guy.
Yeah, if he's going to go over there, I'll go over here.
Yeah. But they also, because the cars there are parked, sometimes they have alarms on them.
Oh, gotcha. So cars that are just randomly abandoned will not have alarms on them as often?
If they're in the middle of the street, or they're a police car, they will not be alarmed.
Okay.
Also, police cars always have loot.
All right, so here's a sign. Map updated. So it looks like it just sees a little further ahead and down here.
Yeah, it's a certain radius around the sign.
Okay, gotcha. So this sign isn't that far from the other sign, so...
So, also, if you can't see any enemies on screen when your light's off, usually it's safe to turn the light on to look ahead further.
There's a little guy over there. I forgot, can I kill those or I just knock them down?
Yes, those are actually weaker than the normal zombies.
Okay, so killing them is a thing.
So
Uh-oh.
Yeah, run.
How far?
Oh, go in those. Go in the recycling bins.
How? There we go.
Walk into them. There we go. Now just... Oh, they already de-aggroed.
Nice.
Wow, that was... I've never triggered an alarm this, early in the game because there aren't many parking lots. Usually you get, a horde that shows up.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad I didn't.
So you
can
hit that
forgot.
parking thing to loot it. Yeah. It takes less hits with bare melee weapons. And you have to use your light to see that it's actually lootable, which is weird, but
Yeah, considering that I interacted with it to make it lootable.
And then there's a door into a building right next to you.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Some kind of glowing thing. It's like fire. Okay.
Sometimes buildings will have knocked out walls, which becomes more common the further you go, and that generally makes them less safe.
Oh, okay. Because you just fewer ways to sort of run around a corner and hide?
More like more ways for zombies to get in.
Gotcha.
Also, sometimes there's fires which light up the area. See, there's a hole to the street, and there's a zombie on you. I would just go through a door, because they'll de-aggro as soon as you're where they can't get.
The exit doors, are those the ones that would lock behind me?
Yes. So check your map. If you check your map, you can see like whether or not the exit door is going to lock you into a narrow corridor if you leave.
Oh, it looks like it wasn't. It's got an open courtyard outside of it. Still, if there's a bunch of zombies on the other side of it, then...
Yeah, there's another area to your west that you probably want to loot that you could just go through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could go outside and alert zombies. That works too.
Yeah, totally. That was my plan.
And remember, when you run, you don't immediately make noise. You only start making noise when the circle shows up.
Oh, that's right.
Turn on the light, because
Ultra
if it's not highlighted, you can't loot it, even if it's a lootable.
Oh, yeah, there you go. See, because one guy was already... Because one guy was already
I would
up.
go through the door and turn off your light.
What the heck am I doing? Okay.
I don't know. What are you doing? Also, Asgard, I have no idea what House Flipper is, other than it apparently involves flipping houses. All right, so Swarmlets, with a basic melee weapon, once you knock them out, you can kill them by hitting them again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and melee weapons get more lethal on weaker enemies as you go. I would turn off the light here and let... Actually, no. It's not really that big a risk.
Yeah, no, I was following your advice and turning it on when the guys were towards the edge, so I could see what was going on.
So you're in a pretty good spot with an insurance policy and... Oh, no, you haven't found the key yet. But
The key to the exit, or what am I looking for, the key?
Yes. The key to the exit. There's always a key to the exit.
So Bilbo says in House Flipper you play as a giant robot that lifts houses and flips them at monsters. Probably. I haven't played it either.
For this building that you're next to, I would recommend going in the window. Because the doors to that specific build... not this one, the one that's across the street from it.
Gotcha. Should I explore
that
this one
specific
first?
building only has the one door, and it's in a really bad spot. But yeah, you can loot this one first. It doesn't matter that much. The only real difference is if you get cash or crafting materials. Ooh, you got a lighter.
Is that good? I make a flamethrower with that?
It can be very good. Maybe.
I got some hairspray.
Yes, you can make a flamethrower with that. Oh no, you don't have what you need yet. If you get more crafting materials... I would not walk out into the fire, because the fire will light you up and zombies will see you even if you have the light off.
Yeah, as I say, did you mean light me up like set me on fire, or light me up like...
Only if you stand in it for more than like a second.
Ah, gotcha.
Like, you can run straight through fire, but if you stay in contact with it for too long, then you'll get lit on fire, and you either have to put yourself out really fast or die.
I've got a recipe available, apparently.
Yes. So the things you can craft with are highlighted in blue, and Q is the crafting hotkey.
Cells.
So you can hit tab on anything in the crafting thing to see what it does.
Okay.
Like select the item you're going to craft, hit tab, and it'll pop up the encyclopedia entry for it.
Tab
Cells
didn't seem to do that.
It doesn't work in your normal inventory. It only works in the crafting menu.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Which is kind of dumb. Like, I wish it worked in the normal inventory.
Gotcha, okay.
So the main thing energy cells are for are their ammo for the stun gun.
Okay. Oh, for the stun gun, which I've got. But does it already have ammo in it?
So highlight or select your stun gun. Remember, you can scroll, and they'll instantly pause.
I have
So
selected.
you can just select everything with mouse wheel. So you can see you've got that little bar with the 1 next to it.
Oh, right. So I got one shot with it?
That is your currently loaded ammo. Then below that is the amount of extra ammo you have. So crafting ammo here might actually be useful.
All right, well, let me give that a
Although
try.
you would use up a component to do it, and those are valuable, but... And now, reload.
Is that R?
I believe so.
So now I got 3 shots with this. And so the stun gun, is it like a long-range weapon? Like, I can...
It's a mid-range weapon. Like, it reaches a little bit shorter than the maximum view distance when you don't have the flashlight on.
Okay, so I shouldn't use it. I shouldn't try to snipe with it.
No. You shouldn't try to snipe until you get something with a laser sight, because it's very difficult with a square aiming reticule and an isometric perspective.
I don't know, this is exactly the shape of all the heads in the game, so...
Fair. So yeah, I would just jump through those windows. Usually I like to do the run-up instead of smashing them, because that makes less noise.
Oh, gotcha.
And remember to just keep checking your map to get the way out of things. It's really, really convenient.
Ooh, okay. So can I look through these with my light?
I'm not entirely sure. These specific shelves, it seems, don't always block sight, but sometimes do. It's really weird.
Well, this place does look like
keep your eyes on the zombies constantly, because you can just walk next to something to loot it.
Right. Hey, stop it.
Yeah, see, I would have just run circles around that guy and let him chase me, because it's just one.
I'm just a violent person.
Oh, so am I, but you'll need melee weapons when you're, like, really up against a wall.
Okay, so I've got... and melee weapons break if I overuse them. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes. They'll first turn into... they'll either turn into scrap, which is useful, or they'll turn into, like, a really weak melee weapon, and then they'll break after a few more hits.
Okay, so a brand new melee weapon, it'll give me something usually when it's destroyed?
Yes. And melee weapons, if a melee weapon hits something that can't harm, it will at least push that thing back a tiny bit.
Okay. So I'm avoiding some zombies. Oh, there's a little...
Yeah.
Whatever those guys are. Some kind of wing.
Those walls, by the way, the walls with the fence around them, he's on patrol route, so he's going to come back. The walls with the fence on them, for some reason, they let the light through, but you can't actually... The light won't actually highlight objects through them.
Interesting.
It's weird.
Interesting. There's so many different weird little shades of different behaviors that different things have.
Yes. So here, if you're worried about dying, here may be a good place to use an insurance policy, because you're coming up on another of those choke points that the game forces you through. Yeah. Right. Once you get better at the game, it's often good to save the insurance policies till after you get past the choke points.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, it's always an interesting thing, like deciding where to save. Do you save right before the really challenging, annoying thing, or do you save right after the really challenging, annoying thing, so you don't have to do it again? When your saves are limited, like Hitman was a game that sort of made me think that way a lot, just because It was, your saves were limited, and you had to kind of decide. Saves were mostly about avoiding annoyance rather than avoiding difficulty.
I would not go that way.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you can.
I mean, technically, I can do
You
whatever I want.
survived this time.
But.
So, hit your map. Definitely hit your map whenever things look iffy.
Okay, I don't have much to go on here.
So, left click to scroll around, and the "you are here" should vanish, and you can. Or wait, is it left click? There's definitely a click and drag.
It is left click. It just didn't work that time.
Yeah, so you can see there's 2 shops up above, and then there's an entrance.
Okay.
So you probably want to hit up the shops before you go into what this is.
Okay, what this is. It seems like you know something I don't here.
I don't want to give away everything. So you can't get over there just yet. This way is blocked off.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, good thing you used that insurance policy.
Yes. Holy crap. That was very sudden.
Drac, the main reason I'm giving him hints is because I want him to at least get to the last part of this level.
Yeah, I'm likely to. I mean, I'm likely to just get myself killed otherwise. So.
Yes.
All right.
So luckily we can just keep respawning here.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad it's not just a one-time use thing too. I'm glad that I get to just keep respawning there.
Yeah. So I'll talk a little bit about progression now, since things are getting harder. You can already kind of see, like, there's more swarmlets around now.
Yeah.
And what you're about to be bottlenecked into is going to be the largest concentration of enemies that you have seen up to this point.
Okay. Yeah, Bilbo points out that this game seems like it really emphasizes being careful and planning ahead.
Oh, yes.
And this is not a game where you just sort of run in and just do whatever. I mean, just listening.
Very much so.
Listening to the way Cloudcraft panics anytime I do the slightest thing that is even a little bit risky is it's kind of fun. I mean, it kind of underscores what he's learned as a player of this game.
Yep.
Okay.
So with that swarmlet, you either want to just constantly avoid it, or you want to get over to you and kill it where you won't get swarmed.
Yeah, I don't know where I won't get swarmed.
Use the light to look ahead when nobody's looking at you. Don't walk in front of that zombie, or they'll see you. Oh, get into, yeah.
He's a dumpster now. I don't eat dumpsters.
I really love the automatic de-aggro. So yeah, these choke points, and just in general, oh my god, you are so lucky on the shops.
What should I get? Anything? Throwing knife?
Oh,
wait, I can't
so
afford a
you'll
throwing
notice
knife.
something.
Hmm?
Yeah, throwing knives are useful. They're not that easy to use, but they don't run out of ammo or break.
They don't run out of ammo?
Flashbang is...
You can just throw infinite knives?
No, you throw it and you have to pick it up.
Throw it and pick it up? Okay, that makes sense.
So I'd either recommend gain a flashbang, or if you want an insurance policy, not gain anything. Because the cost of things increases every level. So the insurance policy cost 15 in last level. Now it costs 20.
Oh, you think I should grab this?
It's good to grab them whenever you can.
All right, let's do that with all of our money.
Yes. You can only carry one insurance policy at a time, but it's very useful to grab them early and carry them into later areas. Trash cans are lootables, by the way.
Oh, sure are. All these. Oh, they're through windows. Oh, I got a postcard. Lovely. I like how Feral is saying that Feral Dre is saying that my luck with the shops is almost blasphemous. Like, he's offended that I'm getting these ridiculous shop drops.
Hi, Dan.
Dan,
yeah. So
here.
they encourage you to use up your money rather than just saving it for big items by increasing the cost of items the further you go.
Oh, so it's always,
every level the cost of items is going to increase.
Yeah, it actually
in proportion to their initial.
You know, my dad lived in Brazil for a little while in the 70s, and he said that that inflation was so bad during that point that people would actually spend their paychecks on the way home, because if they waited till the next day, their paychecks would be worth almost nothing. So this is kind of a similar dynamic. So I got the suitcase. Oh my gosh, get away from me.
Run. Yeah, I would... Remember, you can jump through windows.
Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, look at that.
So be very careful here, because you do not want to jump out only for that swarmlet to wake up.
Should I wait for it to wake up and go away first? Or should I wake up and hit it? And get out and
probably.
hit it? I get out and smack it in the head. Okay, fine.
Oh, they also encourage you to spend the cash early because of the crafting system, and because the cash you're going to get as you go is going to increase.
Oh, gotcha.
So the amount you get in the first couple levels is kind of chump change later on.
Oh, that makes sense. So you might as well use it on cool stuff.
Yeah, and the limit on how many things you can take into the next level is another mechanic to encourage you to use up your resources.
Oh, I've got splintered wood now as my weapon.
Oh yeah. You hit things too much. So I would switch to either the stun gun or the camera if the camera has ammo. The camera won't stun enemies, but will blind them so they can't, attack you, and then you can run around them.
Looks like I've got a lot more ammo in the stun gun.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the camera will save little, I think it's JPEGs to your computer, right, unless you turn that off. Unfortunately, they're really low res.
So this is where I need to go, right? Or do I not need to go in here? This place seems scary.
You need to go this way. Yep.
Should I just
sneak as much as possible?
Because if I start a big fight, I'm gonna get swarmed in here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few places to escape, but you might want to check your map often so you know where you can escape to.
Gotcha. I feel like
I usually enter via windows.
I feel like stunning this guy might be my only option.
You could also go in one of the windows instead, or sneak by when...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like that.
Whoa.
Vault.
Oh, crap.
Run. I would... Yeah, go for the door.
Man, these
Doors
shopping
are...
carts...
Oh my God.
These shopping carts are ridiculous. It's like they're made out of Velcro. Okay, I think I'm safe-ish in here, so... Tab.
Yeah,
Alright.
The map pauses the game, so you're fine checking it.
Okay, so I can check out these two little rooms in here, but really I want to go through that door and go out here. Okay. Well,
yeah, so you're in a supermarket. In case you hadn't guessed.
It's pretty super. Oh, I got a small poise.
So as I was getting to, not only will you start encountering new, more dangerous enemies as you progress in levels, the levels will get longer, the concentrations of enemies when you find them will get more, enemies will start entering via new methods, and the number of bottlenecks
You mean like holes appearing in the ground or something? And
something like that, yes. By the way, there was a filing cabinet that probably was lootable in there.
Down here?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, look at that. A safe access code. Okay, thank you.
It's a very good thing you looted that, although you might have still found that otherwise because it's drawn from a deck.
Okay, so that's interesting. So is it drawn from a deck at the time that I search?
Yes.
That's how it works in State of Decay as well. But it surprised me when I realized it needed to work that way, but it definitely has its advantages.
Remember when I told you this was similar to the loot system in State of Decay?
Oh, yeah, I guess so, huh? So should I...
You should really just get through that door, probably. You could actually loot that guy, because he's a cop, and they tend to have slightly better loot. So now you're in a big storeroom, which is one of the best places to loot.
Oh, there's another dead cop, so... I don't like the idea of being excited to see a dead cop, but,
Well, I mean, it's not like you're finding any living people.
Yeah, it's true.
So the fire extinguisher will also blind people you spray with it, but it's long range, single target. I don't think it Oh, you got peril.
Yeah, I did.
You should probably hit tab for encyclopedia whenever you pick up something new, but
I need to wait till I'm prompted again, huh?
Otherwise, though, you can go to the alphabet encyclopedia and find the new items.
So
scroll the mouse wheel and you can go to that.
Okay, let me just okay, sure. Encyclopedia. Peril, is that what you want me to look up?
Yeah, look at peril is the main thing. You also got a fire extinguisher, but peril is
it's fuel and
so
part
peril
of
is really, really useful.
Look at 5 crafting recipes, yeah.
Yeah, 5 very, very useful crafting recipes. And go to your inventory or your crafting and see if you can craft anything with it already.
I just want to make sure that. Oh, it also puts out fires. That's useful. Yep. So let's see here. Nope, not that. This mini flamethrower.
You can also make explosive brew and a silencer. And you could do homemade guns, but I don't recommend. Also, that zombie's aggroed on you, so...
oh, crap.
Yeah. Usually, I would just switch to a weapon. He can't go through the door.
Okay.
Not unless you leave it open for him.
I just panicked a little bit,
so he's already de-aggroed. So why don't you test out the mini flamethrower? I wouldn't overuse it, but why don't you test it out?
Okay. So it's got, it's not just a one-shot thing?
Oh, no.
All right. So I've got it now.
This uses hairspray as ammo, and it gets 3 shots per hairspray.
Okay. But I needed peril too? That's interesting.
No, the peril didn't get used in the mini flamethrower.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can, in fact, still make something with the peril. But just click once, and that should... Now, you can actually touch him while he's running around, but not the fire once he dies.
Okay, I'll be careful. He, Oh, unlock the safe. A loot scanner.
Loot scanners are really useful.
Wearable goggles detects loot, requires batteries. Okay.
So this will pop up the direction of any nearby loot, that even stuff that's a little bit off screen.
Huh.
And it will automatically highlight any loot it detects, so you don't have to use the flashlight.
Well, that's nice. But it'll just slowly decrease battery over time?
Yeah, so you want kind of toggle it on, look a little bit, toggle it off again.
Okay, well, let me find this. What was it called again? Loot scanner.
Loot scanner.
Okay, and it looks like...
There's a specific order to how everything's organized in here, too, based on how frequently you'll likely use it.
Okay, so there's a bunch of loot I left behind me, but then there's some ahead of me.
Yes.
And then...
So,
I can turn it off.
You'll notice that the top category is your actual direct use weapons, and then below that is mostly essential things which you'll use to avoid getting killed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, and the melee weapon there will always be your best melee weapon.
Which means
and all the others will be down at the bottom, which I find somewhat annoying.
So, pepper spray, what does it do?
You could check the encyclopedia, but I believe that either makes enemies panic or it makes them rage and attack anything.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Makes
it's panic. I think pepper spray just makes enemies panic. It either covers a wider area or makes enemies panic for longer than hairspray.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll go with my stun gun. So I appreciate that the enemies, that when I set that enemy on fire, he panicked, instead of doing what they do in State of Decay, which is running straight at your face and trying to set you on fire. So I didn't want to go straight after that little swarmly guy, whatever they're called.
Yeah, well, he is short-sighted, just like pretty much all enemies. So you probably can, as long as you walk, get that loot. The second one might be a little bit iffy.
Nervous. Wah! Okay, that worked.
So you'll notice you have a lot of sausage rolls now and a fair number of other items. So feel free to use those at will, pretty much.
Oh yeah, 4 sausage
Just
rolls.
Don't waste them on like one zombie.
All right, yeah.
But now you can play around with like putting zombies in places where they'll get themselves killed and other things.
Oh right, I can like throw it into a fire and then the zombie will go and set itself on fire.
Yes. Or on top of a tentacle, or into that electricity you saw earlier.
Oh right, that makes sense. Ah, you stop it. So that was unnecessary to waste that, but whatever.
Yeah. Granted, it does break aggro on you.
Yeah, so it did.
For
stop,
the aliens, when unlike the zombies, when they lose aggro or when they finish investigating something, they'll often start running around trying to find you. They won't have any idea where you are, but they won't just de-aggro and wander back to their patrol route. In fact, sometimes they'll go to a new patrol route.
Do these count as street signs?
There's a sign. No, there was one below you.
Oh, down here, I see it.
Yeah, and the street signs seem to actually be custom, like for the actual map you're on, somewhat. Yeah.
We're running low on time, and so I should probably start making some progress to the exit, huh?
Probably. Otherwise, I would tell you to go for the alarm building, which I saw. So that is another tentacle, and somehow you keep walking up to those without activating them.
This is a lot of freaking zombies.
Yeah, they're probably just localized to that area, though. The tentacles do drop some specific kinds of loot if you get a zombie caught by them.
Oh, okay. I think it seemed like the zombies were far enough away from the loot that from the tentacle that it might have been hard to make that happen. But maybe
it probably wouldn't be, but you might risk getting a horde on you if you don't do it carefully. So. Yeah, I did hope to talk a bit more about the progression, but it's kind of hard when we haven't seen any new enemies yet. Because it's lots of little things they do, much like in Revenge of the Titans, that add up to gradually increasing difficulty, and the pace of the difficulty, like the rate at which the difficulty increases, if you were to chart it, that rate also increases as you go through the game.
Oh, so it gets so not only does it get difficult over time, but it gets difficult faster over time.
Yeah, because the thing with linear curves for the rate at which difficulty increases is that usually what you get is players will adapt to a certain point, and then the difficulty isn't increasing fast enough to keep the challenge consistent. So you have to unlock that door to get out.
I thought I had a metro key.
You do, but you have to walk up to it and stay there while it unlocks.
Stay there. Right.
There is an alternate way to get in, if you notice it.
Oops. So, I mean,
but it won't necessarily show up on the map. Although it's always good to check out doors, because doors usually mean buildings with loot.
Let's do that since we have a short amount of time left. Oh, what's this guy doing?
Scroll.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that, actually. I thought, for some reason, I had in my head that I had the stun gun, but that's not
remember, you can just hit the mouse wheel, select the exact item you need, and then deal with the enemy.
Oh, crap. Okay, so he's asleep, but...
pretty much any item that's in the same category as the stun gun will at the very least disable an enemy. That cannot kill enemies.
Oh, okay. That's too bad. Oh, this is locked.
So any item in the same category as the stun gun on that list will at the very least stop an enemy from hurting you if you hit them with it.
Okay. So...
Actually, I just realized you actually can't use the alternate way because you don't have a good melee weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's go the regular way.
Yeah. So you basically need to distract or incapacitate that horde. Oh, yeah, tentacle popped up. And then unlock the door carefully and then get past what's inside.
Which is, I guess we'll find out what that is.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember the spicy sandwich. Does that just kill one enemy?
It is guaranteed to kill one, but may kill more. Also, remember you've got another insurance policy.
Should I use it here?
I would say so, just because we'd like to get into here before the stream ends, and you might die.
All right, let's do it. And then I'm gonna try an extra hot sandwich.
I might stream this game myself, just so I can get into some of the finer points that happen later on. Yeah, you kind of threw that too close to you. So, I would hit him with the pepper spray or the flamethrower, and keep running backwards as you do so. Wait, what? You lost sight of him. Don't run out next to him, because he may attract other enemies.
Okay.
He didn't.
I was lucky.
So yeah, you want to throw the sandwich away from where you want to go.
Right, that makes sense. So I've got another sandwich.
And remember, you can extend your view quite far. So quick and hold to see where you're going to throw it. Yeah. Now you should be able to...
oh, crap.
And you ran.
Yeah, I sure did.
Him with the pepper spray, that won't attract attention. Or do that.
Too late.
Don't walk. Do not bother walking right now.
All right, I'm gonna...
Yeah, this is time to throw another sandwich, because you've got a lot of guys on you. Keep running, because that guy will take a moment to actually get attracted to it, but...
What can I even do?
You check the map, see where you need to go, and then distract them while you run.
Okay, open map. So I just need to get somehow to the other side, to the back of this.
Yeah. So I will spoil a little something, which is,
crap!
You see those two would...
I didn't know the exit map was... So I got to the map from the inventory. I assumed exit map would take me back to the inventory.
Oh. Yeah, that's a bit of UI weirdness going on there.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll try again.
I guess they assume that you got to the map from not in the map.
Which is, that's the kind of thing that you usually discover late in the process.
Everyone's talking Stave to K2 in the chat, by the way.
Okay, so this guy's... I wonder if I can just sneak in without wasting a bunch of equipment, so I can use it on the inside.
In theory, yes, but it's going to be a bit difficult with the swarmlets there.
Maybe I'll just sandwich these guys.
Because you're near the end of the level, and you're not going to be able to take everything you've got with you now into the next one.
Oh, that's true.
The camera, by the way, can actually disable a bunch of guys at once, but it's not totally reliable.
Okay.
But you might be able to actually sneak here if you move.
Oh,
nope.
Gosh. Well, that didn't work. Let's try another hot sandwich. Oh, gosh. For some reason, I keep hitting the spacebar like that's going to do something. Like I've got all these habits from... I'm just panicking now. I'm not going to get in there.
So you can see how the difficulty progression is going,
yeah.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
And after this level, you'll actually get your first level that's not a streets style level. The street style are the most common, but there's two other styles of level, and the one you'll get after this is basically more narrow corridors, fewer enemies, less loot.
Okay.
Which basically means that navigating through most of it, you're just low on resources, but you only have to evade a few enemies, and stealth is recommended. As soon as you use that stun gun, it's going to alert everybody.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Like the pepper spray, the fire extinguisher, the flamethrower, those don't alert people. In fact, the flamethrower may be your best bet here.
Okay. I am kind of stuck in here.
Turn off the light. Don't run.
Oh, gosh. Don't have a lot of choices.
Don't throw a sandwich. You need to hit them with something. Pepper spray or flame.
No, I was already in the process of dying.
Yeah. Yeah, so what you have
I might not make it this
here,
stream.
your one saving grace in here is essentially there is a door that was right next to that room you just got killed in that you can go through, and that's actually sealed off so everyone will de-aggro.
Is it in the northeast?
Also,
or
yeah. Okay. Or no, sorry, the northwest.
Okay.
But I would also save anything that sets things on fire till you get it inside, because fire can spread if enemies congregate around the guy who's...
Good point. I'm gonna... Maybe I should go around the right side.
Stun gun.
I won't use it yet. I've got it in case of emergency. In case of emergencies.
I was gonna say use the pepper spray. Okay,
everybody.
You can vault here. You ran to the wrong place.
No. Okay. So hold on. I'm gonna hot sandwich.
This is a good spot to use the sandwich.
Okay, so where did you say I was going? Right here.
So
that's where I'm going.
That's just a hiding place to get them to de-aggro.
Yes.
But you were right next to the exit when you were running around there.
Oh, really?
You got a kill!
Oh, yay. So is the exit down this hall?
Yes. And there's a little area you can vault over there that will be safe from any enemies. That if you're feeling bold, you can actually go out to loot stuff from there and then run back. But it's tricky.
Oh, my gosh.
The door needs to close for enemies to de-aggro.
Okay. Oh, well, thank you.
So that tackle's going to be gone now.
Okay, well, that's kind of
and it dropped a little bit of loot for you. You now have a laser pen.
So
I would just use another sandwich to distract these guys so you can get into the area you need to vault. Now
right here, yes. Oh, I love to have you jumping a turnstile.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
like if you're gonna have a vaulting mechanic, put a turnstile in the game.
Yep. If you're feeling bold, you can actually stop there and loot all the ticket things.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'm not doing that, but yes. I found a new campsite.
I would recommend just starting this level just so you can see what it's like.
Okay, so what should I
definitely take the flamethrower, the hairspray, the petrol, or either the flamethrower or the stun gun. Definitely take the petrol. And other than that, either things you can craft with, or more weapons, or the loot scanner. The laser pen, by the way, is what you use to make laser sights. It can also highlight loot, but its main job is making laser sights.
Okay.
So the petrol will combine with those energy drinks that you picked up. You don't need to carry them to make a really explosive thing, or you can do like Molotovs. And then you can turn the explosives that makes into time bombs and stuff. It's fun.
Oh, sheesh. Okay. I don't know if I got the best stuff, but whatever. So yeah, let's look at the beginning of this, and then I got to go back to work. Got lots of stuff to get done today.
And if we're lucky, we'll encounter the new enemy right off the bat.
Okay, so I could buy something, but I don't feel like it.
Coffee actually is the one thing or coffee and fruit juice are the two things you actually consume in this game, as opposed to throwing them.
Oh, gotcha.
Remember to check your map so you know where you're actually going.
Okay, so there's stores here.
So scroll around. Your exit will be somewhere above you generally.
Okay.
So just so you know what direction the exit's in.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Up there. Cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty short distance, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can probably just run this area. Usually, the start usually is mostly enemy free till you start going through doors.
Pipe entrance.
Yes. So you can jump into pipe entrances. Tap for info.
New hunter. Okay, kills you one hit because all enemies kill you in one hit.
Yeah. So the melee weapons you've found so far will do nothing to hunters. And they're at least as fast as the swarmlets, and they patrol. And later on, they'll get little groups of swarmlets that follow them around.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so the enemy numbers, the number of enemy spawns, the concentration of enemies in each spawn, like everything goes up.
Who's this idiot?
So later on, you'll find the prowlers aren't that threatening until you find gigantic masses of them milling about, and by that point, you're also dealing with tons of patrolling aliens.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, crap. I don't want this guy to... Okay, you go away. Turn around. No, you're supposed to be on a patrol path that turns around. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, remember how last time I mentioned that the patrol paths can get more complex?
Yeah, sheesh.
So it starts out with them just doing little things like extending their patrol path or having one little turn in it. But later on, they'll start going all over the place.
Oh, man.
Also, enemies do respawn. I'm not entirely sure if they respawn on like the enemy gets killed, you go away for a while and then it respawns somewhere new, or if it's just maintaining population numbers in each area.
Oh.
So yeah, you found a breakable wall there you could have used to bypass these guys, but you don't have a melee weapon to do it.
Yeah, I was kind of regretting all of the hittings I was doing.
Yeah, melee weapons are really important. So this is where that would have popped you at.
All right. I feel pretty badass actually getting this far, considering, how little I understand this game. But man, I've got so far to go.
just go a teeny tiny bit farther. Trust me on this. You'll like what you see next. You won't like what you see next.
What is it? So far, I'm just seeing corridors. And a window.
So you can shine your light through there. And look out further. Look as far as you can. Keep going. Keep looking.
I can't. I don't know if I can see any further.
Well, there's more windows.
Okay. What
So
is
basically,
this?
the way this works is first you need to find you need to find the code to do that, and then the ridiculous amount of zombies in there will all wake up, and you have these very narrow walkways that you need to go through to get past the ball.
Oh, sheesh. Some telemarketer's calling me. Not done with that ever happening. Okay, so my goal is going to be...
I'll probably stream this on my own later to talk about more.
I would love to see, stream by you on this. Sorry I have to go right now, but I kind of do. So save game and quit, I guess, is my option here. And welcome back to Basingstoke, everybody. This game is really cool. I'm really grateful to Cloudcraft for calling my attention to it and getting me to stream it. Because, like you said, it seems like there's probably no amount of streams I could do of this where you would feel like you've told everyone everything you want to tell them about this game.
Definitely not. I was hoping to get a little bit more out, but yeah, definitely not. One other thing that I want to just mention because it's relevant to you.
Yeah.
I believe that as you progress through the levels, remember how Cass said that they draw from 3 different rarity decks and then they have filters on those decks?
Yeah.
I think they filter out some items till you get to certain points in the game.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that makes perfect sense, right? So yeah. Cool. Well, thank you so much, and I guess we'll call end of the stream. But let's see here. Before I do that, I usually do my little thing for YouTube, so I can stick some videos up there and a subscribe button there. So that's what I just did.
Yes, and